Hey guys, and welcome back to the Forgotten City. If you missed the last episode, things are getting weirder and weirder. The statues come alive whenever we break the law and shoot arrows at us to murder us. We have stopped one person trying to commit suicide because they got duped. We found a bunch of intrigue. We unfortunately just watched someone jump off the top of a mountain, so we need to save them on the next loop. But we have got inside the mansion, and it looks like the voices kind of help us.
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
Yes, I did.
That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
What's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
Well, what would you do if you would?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
Okay, how do we do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
The Golden Rule was definitely real.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The Golden Rule was broken each time.
What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer.
Yeah, I found a book called The Myth of the Golden Rule. Whoever wrote it obviously died because they refused to accept the Golden Rule.
You mean that book next to a golden statue in the theatre? Tell me, how do you know that statue wasn't put there by Sentius himself? You can't know, can you?
Okay. What would it take to prove to you it's real? Books? Notes?
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
Okay. Even if I can't prove it, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. If I'm wrong, then accepting it will make the city a better place. Is that a good thing?
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
Yeah, I don't like this dude.
True, but that is simply because you are mistaken.
Right. Do you know a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
I'm telling you, I want Gallius, or whatever his name is, to be leader.
You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants?
Sure.
I trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
Thanks. We're going to have a little look around, though. Because I have permission to be wherever I want, so... How do I jump? There we go. Or not. Anything else? No? Okay.
Still here?
Yep. I am indeed. We're now above this. Who's crying? Who the hell's crying? Are they down here? Okay, so we got that unlocked. It must be the door up top then.
Magistrate. Yes, thank you.
Who's locked in here? Hey.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Hi, Claudia. Yeah, can we talk?
Talk? What business could you possibly have with me?
Why are you locked in this room?
My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
What's your story?
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I am receiving strange men in private.
Alright, fair. Do you know a way out of here?
Preferably the way you came in, by which I mean, please leave.
What do you think about the golden rule?
I think it's about to be broken if you don't hurry up and leave.
Well, she's not happy with us, is she?
Finally! This is outrageous.
What do you have? Anything of use? The goddess of strategy, okay. And the god of... Ooh, okay, the god of war again. Just lots of gold. Alright, well, we're not going to worry about that then. Let's go and speak to Sentinella. Or Sentinella, yeah. Let's go speak to Sentinella.
Still here?
Yeah. Why are we looking? Can we ask you about your wife?
You again. What is it now?
No, I can't.
I trust you can see through.
Alright, well. It's worth a try. That's not the exit. Where's the goddamn exit? Oh, here it is. Ooh, and we're down here. Perfect.
Are they?
Wait, do you remember me? Because we broke the loop.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Oh, we've done this. Dengs, we've had this conversation before.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here?
Basically.
I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over. Is that about
Yeah.
right? If so, what happened?
Well, technically. I couldn't stop it from being broken. I broke it.
You broke it? Why in Pluto's name would you do that?
I was trying to save someone's life.
Well, it seems you failed spectacularly.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time.
Thank buddy, I really
assume
am.
You sought me out again for a reason.
I'm doing my best.
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name, though magistrate is the proper way to address me. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome, helping protect civilization from the barbarians.
Right. Well, yeah, what's a decorion?
It's a cavalry officer. I had 30 men under my command. This was my uniform.
Why are you still wearing?
As magistrate, I usually wear a toga, but today I may need to survive long enough to create the portal for you, so it seemed prudent.
Okay, how did you end up here?
My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now, the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways in every direction. They were trying to escape a terrible fire. Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it losing its footing by the water's edge. The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a riverbank not far from here in the company of some stranger. I went looking for my horse and discovered that lonely temple. You can probably figure out the rest.
Probably. How did you come? Yeah, how did you come to be Magister? Oh, Teocratia, some people mention them. Ooh, okay.
I was elected 7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation for another election. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner, hoping it would placate my constituents. Unfortunately, it just seems to have emboldened certain elements instead.
Okay, let's talk about something else. you know a way out of
If
it?
I did, I'd have led these people out of here already.
Interesting. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I've had plenty of time to think about it. Let me see if I can sum up my thoughts. I've always considered my guiding star to be the well-being of the Roman people. Our survival and prosperity have always hinged upon honoring the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. Give the gods what they want and we all prosper. Dishonor them and we all die. It's as simple as that. The real enemy in this place is not the Golden Rule, but human failings. The temptation to slide into degeneracy, greed, and hubris. I trust that answers your question.
Yeah, something like that. I'd like you to reach Dooley.
You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been.
Uh-huh. What exactly did he do?
Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic. The law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule-breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else?
Can you not just give him the freedom to go anywhere? Yeah, I was hoping to ask you some questions about my investigation.
Ask then.
Or not?
Good. Now,
Can we talk about who's going to break the Golden Rule?
of course, what is it?
Yeah, no,
Why
we need
then?
some more time. Okay.
Thank
Let's talk to Sentinella about her lover who just threw himself off a mountain.
Ugh, I wish Horatius
So
would
Sentia.
stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Can we talk about Sentinella?
You heard about her
Yeah, I know who she was seeing. It was Upus.
Oh, really? That commoner in debt bondage next door thought he could win over a magistrate's daughter. That's awfully bold of him. I can see why she worked so hard to keep it a secret. Quick, go and find him and ask him what he knows.
Well, I spoke to him already. He's beside himself about her disappearance. I don't think he's responsible.
Oh, I see. Well, it was worth a try, I suppose. Just promise me you won't give up on her.
I promise.
Thank you.
So we didn't get much information from that. We need your
What is it,
information.
citizen?
How did you get here? Yeah, can we talk about Sentinella?
What business is that of yours?
I'm looking for her.
A lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better?
Yeah, it sounds like you don't want me looking for her.
No, it's not that. We all care for Scintilla. She is, or was, a lovely young woman. But I learned long ago not to dwell on things beyond my control. Or to try not to, anyway. But I don't want to seem obstructive. If you have questions, ask away.
Yeah, do you notice anything suspicious before she went missing?
Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might feel
Domitius.
better though, I suppose. Fine.
I trust this dude.
Alright. Please keep an eye out for anything that might lead us to Scintilla.
I will. Because yeah, I trust this dude. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to
Citizen.
this villa. And we're going to ask these people. So I want some goddamn answers. Also want to know how that managed to get destroyed. I keep pressing triangle to jump. It's not triangle, it's circle.
Still here? You again. What is it now?
Do you know anything about Sentinella's disappearance?
Of course not. But as I always say, if Sentius can't protect his daughter, how can we trust him to protect this city?
Yeah, what? Yeah, why aren't you telling me?
Look, if you're trying to find her, you may wish to check the cisterns beneath this villa. Domitius says he saw a body there some weeks back.
Oh, Domitius the
just
gladiator.
Clear, I take no responsibility for what happens to you down there.
Okay.
I trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time?
I know, there's a key beside. I've got the key. I need to interrogate your wife now. Where are we? Hi, Claudia.
Why are you still here?
Do you know anything about Sentinella's disappearance?
The dainty little thing from next door? Of course not. As much as I despise her father, I would never lay a finger on that poor, sweet child.
I think you're hiding something.
Well, I've had quite enough of this.
Domitius, come quickly. We're being robbed.
Oh, really? Who the hell's Domitius? It must be the gladiator, right? Let's go interrogate him then. Give me some information. Ooh, I need to speak to him. Yeah, do you know anything about Sentinella's disappearance?
Listen, I don't abduct women. They come to me. And they keep coming back. If you know what I mean.
Jesus Christ. I think you're hiding something. Yes, subtle, but I think I know what you mean. Speak to Louis.
She's not here.
Where is she?
Had to carry her to Lucretia's clinic this morning. Shrine of Apollo. She was acting sick. Faking it, if you ask me. Typical.
Typical. Yeah, who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius can't even protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect us?
Okay, what do you think about the Golden Rule?
I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
Interesting. How's he going to do that?
He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see.
Right. Why can't you tell me now?
Because if I tell you, and it gets out, it'll give old man Sentius a chance to interfere in our plans. And we can't have that.
Our plans. Sounds great. Can I help in some way?
We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Right. Do you know a way out of here?
When Malleolus wins the election, yeah? This place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
You'll see.
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
Yeah, why are you dressed like a gladiator?
Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
Okay, but you're nowhere near an arena.
You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunners. Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Okay. Well, let's go back to this woman. She weeps where the water flows. Okay. Good to know. Hi again.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right?
Not really. Yeah, do you know anything about Sentinella's disappearance?
No. I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared. It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Okay. What's your story?
You mean my life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse.
Wait, more fire?
We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless, and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds. I remember diving into the river, and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been a blessing, given what's happened since.
Yeah. Do you know way out of here?
If that's your idea of a joke,
Oh yeah, good
it's
point.
not funny. Go away.
Sorry. I'm sorry,
I
lady.
know what kind of person you are.
Fuck's sake. Well, we messed up. Oops. What do we have in here? Nothing. Find me. Who are you? Oh, shut up, Rufus.
Name's Rufus. Better watch your step.
Can I talk to you about anything? Yeah, who are you going to vote for?
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
Anything I can do to change that?
No.
Well, okay.
Whatever.
What? Let's grab Lucrezia. Hi, you.
Feeling all right?
Never better. Nothing
That's a
from you.
shame.
Okay. Let's head up this way again. She weeps where the water flows? I found him producing fresh water, but where could the water be coming from? Okay. That's something for us to figure out, I guess. So let's head back up this way. Things are getting very intriguing. Seek a boat, I know. Letter from Navy, I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it. How do I get inside? I've got arrows. Nothing around there, okay. Is there any way for me to get in through the side? The assassin's bow. Who's the assassin? Who is the assassin? What? Hang on. Sonic isn't right on those steps, okay. The priest has been Equitia, right? Okay. Creepy ass statues, but that's cool. Oh, what are you doing here? What are you doing? patrol the city? Like, what's going on? Something isn't right in this spot. But I don't know what it is. And now I'm stuck, aren't I? Fuck's sake. Okay. I can't tell if that's wind or something more. Things are just getting very, very crazy. Nothing from you, okay? Well, what do we have in this area? A little secret hidden door, okay. Got a boulder dude. Bunch of rocks. Nothing around here. Up here, if we go... We'll go this way first. Because that's where he threw himself off to get into there. No more whispers at the moment. Find me. I'm assuming you're talking about... That whisper must be Sentinella, who's gone missing. The whole find me, that must be her. That must be her. So then what's over here before we go inside whatever that place is? Where are we? Oh. Shoot. Where the hell am I? Oh shit. Oops. Hold on, where am I? Okay, more gold. So we need to loop again at some point, because I need to talk to Aurelia, tell her that we know her secrets. And I need to deal with... Oh, this is the starting point. Okay. And we need to talk to... We need to stop the dude from killing himself. To try and find out what happened to Sentinella. Coin pouch, okay. Well, let's keep going then. This game's getting really, really weird. Really, really weird. Her tears run through the city. Would that be the fountain? Yeah, would that be the fountain that they're talking about then? The tears run through sea, 'cause the fountain said it didn't know where it comes from. Huh. Great Temple door is locked. And there's nothing around here. Where's that thing I was trying to explore? I don't even know now. Okay. Well, I guess we keep going this way. There's something there. And I need these to be able to support my weight somehow. Which it can't do at the moment, apparently. Okay, I think we need to cause some trouble, unfortunately. I think it's time for us to break the golden rule. This puts us here. So if we keep going this way, what do we stumble across? This is where we spoke to our good friend. What's down here? Yeah, this is the pool. Okay, so this is where we told the bald dude about how we're looping. This is how we get up here. Man, okay. Oh, let's break the law. Wade against the current. Oh, Equitia, there you are.
Ove.
Orve. I've been looking for you.
Ove, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
It's a long story. I've been asking people about how they wound up here, trying to find a pattern.
Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed?
Right, some people mentioned a coin.
Yes, I suppose that could be something. But then most of us do tend to carry coins on our person, don't we? What
Fair
else?
point. Some people mentioned a river.
Yes, I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else?
A river current weighed against the current. Right, we need to find this river. Some people mentioned memory lapses.
That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. It's as I feared. I think I understand what poor Livia has been going through. Let me ask you this. Did you happen to encounter a stranger in the forest before you arrived here?
Yes, I did. A young woman.
Did you happen to catch her name?
Karen.
I see. And was this Karen by any chance wearing a hood?
She was wearing a hoodie. How could you have known that?
Because I've seen her before. There's something I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
Alright, let's go.
But don't follow too closely. We can't have people thinking we're bathing together.
Oh. I mean, why not? You're an attractive lady. We'll follow you. Come on, Equitia. He watches through their eyes. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's go. To the baths. I found the baths. Where were they?
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff.
Alright, I'll talk to you in a minute, mate. I didn't realise that was you.
Help! You have to do something!
What?
A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
No. Maybe we shouldn't meet there.
What? We don't have time for this. I have to go.
Never mind, I don't know why I said that. Okay.
The shrine is collapsing.
Oh no. Continue from last save, okay.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think...
Oh, thank God. Okay. Right, we just did this. I'll see what I can do. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
I heard a voice that whispered no.
We don't have time for...
And you're going to run in there, aren't you? Okay.
The shrine is collapsing.
Oh, man.
Fabia, no! Oh, God, she's dead. Did anyone see that?
The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh,
Yes,
Fabia,
I did.
Why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl.
Who are you? God, so much is happening all at once.
She's dead. Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine, and the next moment she is lying dead under a pile of rubble. The gods are cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me. I'm sorry, friend. It's not right for me to lay my burden upon you.
Alright, we'll talk to him again in a bit. Equity is over here. Who are you? You're Gallerus, right. This isn't the baths.
Let me know when you've cleared the way to the bath.
Cleared the way to the baths. Okay. There's that wind again. Oh, you're the assassin with the bow.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
I don't know, Quintius.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
Yep.
You are not off to a good start. When I ask you a question, I expect an answer. Is that understood?
Okay, got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
Yeah, we're just a small community of strangers who wound up here by accident.
A small community. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Yeah, wait, what's a mystery cult?
Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quinctius did, those days are numbered.
Who's Quintius? You've got the wrong idea, we're not a cultist.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
Yeah, we're not keeping it a secret, we're all trapped here.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave?
Well, yes. It's not that we're not allowed to leave, we physically can't leave, there's no way out.
Threatening me is not going to help you, but in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me.
Oh, Jesus.
And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
Yes, because it's true.
You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
They're once people who were turned to gold as punishment.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
Yeah, you're distorting what I said.
Yes, because I'm the real villain here. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice.
Hey, Red Buddy, thank you.
Cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quinctius is. Do not waste it.
What can you tell me about Quintius?
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
Yeah. How do you know he set fire to Rome?
All I know, all I care about, is that the Emperor believes he is guilty and wants him dead. The details are not my concern. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
Well, actually, I do know where he is.
Suddenly it's all coming back to you, is it?
Yes, he's in the villa, right at the end of the road. He goes by Malleus now.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Right, and hopefully he gets taken the fuck out. I speak with their tongues. Are these the baths? I'm going to assume so. Come on, game. Load me in. Can I talk to the assassin? The assassin looks busy. Okay. Equitia.
Let me know when you've cleared the...
I have cleared the way to the baths. Are you kidding? Oh man. Right. There we go. We'll track it. The baths are clear, aren't they? The assassin's gone.
Are they?
Are they?
Let me know when you...
I have cleared it. The baths are free, I think. The assassin's nowhere to be seen. I wonder why it loads every time you enter the baths. Yeah, the baths are definitely free. I'm pretty sure this is the bath, right? Oh, hold on.
The many
oh, shoot.
Suffer for the sins of the one.
It's the assassin, isn't it? Oh shit, that's the wrong button. Come on, game. Let me out, let me out, let me out, come on. God, they'll watch you. Tartarus. Whisper, find me, I'm trying. Come on. Well, on the plus side, we got the game to loop. Come on. Sentius, get it ready, please. Come on, Sentius. Not much better, we made it. Ooh. Hoo hoo hoo. Okay. We meet again, buddy.
Salve, friend.
Yep. I'm Dengs, need you to take some care of something urgently. Yeah, take this to Luilla.
Oh no.
You go. We'll talk in a minute. I've got a dude to save.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Yep, working on it. Come on, up we get. Let's go rescue our friend up here. I can see him running. And then we'll go speak to Sentius about the assassin.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia.
I know
Welcome to
Octavia.
Life and...
Actually, I really need to talk to Ulpius.
It was lovely to... I can't believe this is how it ends.
This isn't how it ends, mate.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please, please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all...
I'm sorry.
Help
Yeah, we've done this. We will talk to him. Right, alright, I'll talk to him. Is this what Sentinel would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
Surprise!
Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone.
So don't, mate.
I just want it all to be over.
Over how, though? That's the next key question here.
It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning.
I've saved her.
If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her.
No, you're good. You're good.
Can't do that.
In time to save her life. She's going to be fine.
Oh, really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
Wait, why do you need 2,000 denarii?
Yulia and I are in debt bondage to Malleolus. We might as well be slaves. And that's how much it will take to buy our freedom back.
Well, how did you get yourself into so much debt?
Oh, so it's my fault. Is that it? You know what?
I didn't say that.
Forget it. I am out.
Oh,
Wherever
fuck
you
off.
Are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Oh my god.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
Yeah, my fault.
That was not your
What happens now? No, we need to talk.
I hope you're coping.
I'm doing. Yeah, what's your story?
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labour for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
I suppose. How did you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome, 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
I appreciate the thought. Let's talk about something else. Do you know a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumours, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose. If that doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
I guess so. Thanks, I'll look into it.
I hope it works out.
Oh no,
I'm afraid...
we should let her know it's a scam. Thanks, but it's definitely a scam.
Oh, I see. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I'm sorry I even suggested it. I won't make that mistake again.
That's alright. What do you think about the golden rule?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
I don't think so. I think people are fundamentally good.
You don't think that's a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer.
I mean, yeah, I've never seen that personally.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
Divine intervention. Oh, there's going to be some intervention, alright.
I wish I shared your faith.
You probably don't. So you're a Christian?
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
Fantastic. Your secret...
Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'll be going now.
Oh, so soon? Well, be gentle on yourself. We're all dealing with a tragic loss today.
Yes, we are. Right, let's go and speak to someone. You know what, we'll go speak to Malleus and see if we can talk to him about being a little bitch with Aurelia. And then we need to deal with... I know you need my help, I'm working on it, I promise. I really am working on it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Malleus.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
Apparently nothing. Okay. That's fine. Sentius, whatever your name is. Where's the stairs? Here, right, we have an assassin to worry about.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
So how do I...
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
Oh, shut up, Sentius.
We're finally alone.
Yep, I know who you are. I'm Dengs, I've had this conversation before. I've had this conversation too, and I'm in a hurry.
Seems rather brash.
Right. Can you talk about who's going to break the golden rule? I think I know who it is. It's the assassin who arrived in the city this morning.
What? An assassin? What are you talking about?
Apparently he was sent by Nero to assassinate someone in the city named Quintius.
Then what are you doing here talking to me? Why aren't you out there trying to stop him? You'd best go. Quickly. As magistrate, I hereby declare him an enemy of Rome and authorize his execution by your hand. Forthwith.
How would I execute him?
Any way you can. Despite my weapons ban, it's been my experience one can always find a weapon if one looks hard enough.
Where? Wouldn't that break the golden rule?
I don't believe so, no. It's not a crime to carry out the lawful order of a magistrate.
Don't you need to give him a trial first?
So now you're an expert on Roman law, are you? Listen to me. We are cut off from the Empire down here, fending for ourselves on the brink of annihilation. If ever there was a time to dispense with legal procedure, it would be now. Think of it as an act of preemptive self-defense. Think of the lives you'll be saving.
Fair enough. Alright, I'll take care of it.
Please act quickly before it's too late.
I will. Once the plot twist is the person who's going to break the golden rule is Sentius for getting us to execute someone. Where's our gladiator friend?
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Can I have your sword?
What is it, citizen?
No.
All right.
Shit. You. Equitia.
Are they?
Yeah, the pattern. Somebody mentioned an encounter with a stranger on the riverbank.
Yes, I also had such an encounter. What else?
A lot.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
And
And you're gonna say, follow you.
what? How could you know that? And why are you talking to me instead of doing something about it?
I'm trying.
Please, go and stop him, and come back to me once we're no longer in danger.
Okay, I will do my best. Let me go talk to this dude here, who makes weapons. Hi, mate.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
Virgil,
I
okay.
have you to thank for saving Julia's life. I'm glad you arrived when you did.
Thanks. What's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Tell me about the city's history.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
Right. Isn't it common for Romans to copy Greek art and architecture?
Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
The Whispers. Tell me about the city's architecture.
Gladly. Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the Great Temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake, and allows us to fish and farm.
If they bring water into the city, could we use them to escape?
Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it.
Okay, I can do that. Figure out how to get into the upper cistern. Tell me about the temple up on the bluff there.
You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
So, do each god have their own rules? So we can figure out which god is in charge, or which god is worshipping the city, or worshipped by the city. Their laws are the ones which can't be broken. For example, we know suicide doesn't break it. which was the Christian lady's god.
Of course.
Interesting.
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'd tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the golden rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
Okay, what do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Novio Magus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
What do you think about the golden rule?
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
I think so, yes.
Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
How do you remove a god from power?
Good question. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
Okay, I noticed the graffiti. What does it mean?
Oh, it means someone thinks I'm a sinner, and that I'm going to break the golden rule.
Why does someone think that?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Okay, I see.
And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Novio Magus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Oh, so there are cultists here.
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
Right, let me look into it for you.
What? Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision.
Anything I can do to change that?
My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
It's not, but...
Nice to talk to you.
Alright, Virgil. Thanks for the help. Is there anything in here? A shovel. Can I assassinate the dude with a hammer? I guess not. I noticed that Virgil was a sinner. Okay. Another one. Okay. Oh man. Now it's you again.
You have to do something. A man arrived in the baths.
Yeah, no, he's got a weapon. How I don't have a weapon?
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
Great. How is this my problem?
Are you daft or just callous? If you don't stop him, we're all going to die.
Just callous, good luck. No, don't run into there. Oh, for fuck's sake.
The shrine is collapsing.
Man, I can't seem to stop all this from happening.
Salve.
You're him. Oh man, I need a weapon from something. Got a strategy again. Listening and stays plans by once he's escaped. Fantastic. It's locked, okay.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth.
What's around here? Oh, it's him. Okay. We've got the assassin up here. Come on then. Hey, buddy.
Stop right there. I'm looking for...
Yes, he's in the thing, goes by Malleus now. Right, I need to explore the temple. Right, what do we have down here? Turn my flashlight on. Do we have anything? It looks like this wasn't filled with water at some point. Is there anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Interesting. There was nothing against the back wall, right? Oh, hang on. Always remember they're watching, okay. Let's chase off that assassin now. Still not the right button. How am I meant to find a weapon? Come on. We're walking quick, we're going faster than him, so we should be able to catch him up. Can we talk to this dude? Horatius, that's an assassin. I guess not.
Are they?
Right, you, Danicus, Domiticus. Oh man, till he's finished his errands.
What now? The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me.
Then go through you, I shall.
It's real!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Malleolus, who might you be?
The name's Domitius.
Okay. Well, failed my execution. That's perfect. Just perfect. That didn't work at all. Come on, Sentius. Get me looping, dude. Of course I got shot. Come on. Give me in the portal, please. Let's go. Okay. We are back. Right. Yeah, you need to go and heal Luvilla, whatever her name is. We are going to drop a save and we're going to continue this in the next stream. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, please drop me a like, it helps me amazingly. If you're new and you haven't already and you wish to subscribe, that would also be amazing. And hopefully, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.